All right, guys, here we are back, and we are going to show you a leg weave pass coming from the knee shield to start with. All right, so let's jump into it. Leg weave, there's some details in here that I've had fun with. One, when you're in the knee shield, make sure that she's carrying her weight. If I back off too much right here, yeah. So we obviously got to make sure that we're connected. And I want to make sure I have good base. My weaved hand is going to come through, and I'm going to lift up and get my fingers underneath the bottom leg. I used to just grab some material like this, and I still will do this sometimes with the gi, but I've gotten to a habit, since I do a lot of no gi as well, is to put my fingers up under here. What this does is it allows me other options than just this weave. If I wanted to attack her legs and start into leg entanglements, then I have that ability. In the gi itself, I just want to make sure that I'm here, and then I can hold this foot in place, this leg in place. So act like you have Wolverine spikes on the end of your knuckles, and I'm going to post those into the mat. And I'm keeping myself with good base. I'm going to open up my hips, raise my back leg, and shove her foot really close to her butt with my hips. She's stuck here, and this gives me a moment to hop over that bottom leg. And when I hop over, I want to stay really close to this leg, like I'm pinching her foot between my body and my arm. She's stuck here still. So I'm going to take this free hand, and I'm going to catch her bottom arm by the wrist, thumb up. Don't do this, you're going to lose this grip. So I'm going to post on it, thumb up. And now I'm going to work my way all the way around. And as I come around, I want to get rid of this hook that she has. So I'm just going to face the other direction, and she can no longer keep that hook, and I want to keep my body weight low. So it looks like this. This allows me to step over and put my knee all the way really deep into this hole. Once I'm here, I'm almost home free. The only thing I have to do is take this knee, and I want to touch her belly button with the top of my knee. As soon as I do that, and that's going to be above her leg, I can let go of my grips, start adding a lot of pressure with a cross face, lift, lift, lift as high as I can with this leg until the bottom one can come under here, and I can secure my mount position. So this will be your leg weave pass from the knee shield. Come through, get my fingers underneath. Wolverine spikes in the mat. Open my hips and shove her foot to her butt and clear the bottom leg. Thumb up grip on the wrist and clear the bottom hook. Step high over and put my knee into that hole, and then get the other knee all the way up to the belly button. Once we're here, I'm going to cross face. Heavy, heavy pressure. Lift with this leg until I can get the bottom one underneath and secure the mount position. Now that's a lot of fun, and I like to pull that leg weave pass from the knee shield, but here's a really fun option for the side control leg drag. All right, so we're going to start right here in phase 1 of side control. We call this head and hip control, and I'm going to lift this leg like I'm going to bring it to me so that my hand can clear, and I get that same grip that we did earlier on her leg. And now what I like to do is flare my elbow and try to drive her legs to the mat, and right here I'm putting a lot of pressure on the near side shoulder. And as I come around, I'm going to try to come around and put my knee where my hand is. So I'm going to keep this tight. Here's an important detail. As I come around, I want to capture this arm, and I don't want her to use it. Yep. So I don't want her to get her arm back in between us. So I'm going to keep it out here, isolated like this. So when I come around, I'm going to pinch this arm, and what I like to do is take my elbow through her elbow and try to attach my elbow to her back. Can you move that arm?
No.
And I'm obviously still flaring. This allows me to shove my knee in the hole. Now I see a lot of people like to staple right here in a leg drag, but today we're going to drop our whole leg all the way in. Now here's some things that happen when this happens. And when I found out that I stapled here, a lot of times they just kick this leg and push me back over into side control where I started. So when I'm here, I shove my leg all the way in the hole, and I try to make my leg as flat with as little space so she can't even lift it up. So when I'm here, when they find they can't do that, sometimes they squeeze my leg really tight, not allowing me to get my other knee in the hole. So when this has happened, my free hand is going to grab her wrist, thumb up, and pin it to the mat. And again, I am really concerned about this arm and pinching it to where she can't use it. Now that I'm here, even if the person is squeezing really tight, all I have to do is drop this hip to the mat, and it's going to open up that triangle. And it's going to allow me to shove my other knee into this hole. And while not both of them are in here, I can open this space up. Now, this is super uncomfortable. Sometimes I cook people in this position. Now, when I'm ready, this knee feels in the space. And look, this leg came in like a ramp so that when I let this go, sometimes it flies right up on top of my leg. This is what I want. Sometimes it's just still dangling out there. So what I'll do is I'll take this foot and I'll lift it up and throw it on there. And this knee needs to come up again and touch the belly button. Once we're here, the same thing. I just drive, lift with this leg until the other foot can come up under there so I can secure my mount position. So one more time. She has her hands in the right place. She's even searching for that far side underhook. I'm in phase one. I'm going to bring this leg to me so that I can swing my fingers right over the top of the leg. Putting my pressure over here on the shoulder and flaring my elbow, shoving her knee to the mat as best as I can. Now I'm going to come around like I'm spooning her, coming close, and then this arm is going to come around and elbow to elbow and trap her other arm. Can you move that arm now?
No.
It's stuck. Now I can shove my knee in the hole. Once my knee is in the hole, make it flat, and I can reach out and grab her hand, thumb up, and post on it. Now I shove the other knee in the hole and spread her legs wide. And I point this foot right here towards the other leg, and when I let it go, sometimes it shoots up on there. If it doesn't, take your foot and put it up on there and use your knee to go to the belly button. Once we're here, cross face, lift, until I can secure my mount position.